It's been a long road to get to Skate 4. I was a huge fan of the original Skate trilogy, particularly 3, as they really captured what I imagined being good at skating would be like. I'm happy to report that 2025's Skate, which I'll just be calling Skate 4, captures that same feeling, at least in the gameplay. But today, I want to examine what surrounds the flipping and grinding, and look at the vibe of Skate 4. What works, what doesn't, and where I think it can improve to be closer to the skate game we've waited so long for. As a reminder, Skate 4 is still in early access, so many of the critiques I have can hopefully be addressed before the game hits 1.0. With that out of the way, let's dive into the first topic, the characters. In the short time I've had with the game, I've been acquainted with a few faces, but here I want to focus on one in particular. First, let's take a look at the intro to Skate 4. This intro's great. It's slick, stylish, and pays respect to previous installments in the franchise. Now let's see how it ends.
Oh, hi there. My name is V. I am an app designed to be your virtual guide. And you must be... wait a minute.
We're now introduced to V, the AI chatbot companion that guides the player through the game's various tutorials and systems.
We made it. Welcome to the Full Pull Tour. There's tons to see, do, and shred here on the Isle of Grom. Let's go!
While V isn't particularly annoying or anything, when you compare her to what we had in Skate 3, it's easy to see why V falls a bit flat. Here's how they introduce Coach Frank, the tutorial character from Skate 3.
You're doing pretty good there, Benny. Keep at it, buddy. Hey, you over there! Get over here! Welcome to my skate school. This is the state-of-the-art skateboarding program, man. Built and approved by me, Coach Frank. If you didn't learn here, you didn't learn how to skate. Here, you're gonna learn the basics, you're gonna get good, and if you don't, I'm gonna break your board. Coach Frank.
He may not be everyone's cup of tea, but the writing paired with Jason Lee's delivery paints a clear picture of who this character is. Coach Frank is a memorable sleazeball that sets a great tone for the rest of the game, something V in Skate 4 struggles to pull off. Both characters are meant to be slightly out of touch, V being a robot and not having a physical body to perform the tricks it's instructing you on.
Blasting airs feels good, doesn't it? At least, that's what my research indicates.
And Coach Frank being a middle-aged, past his prime skater.
Man, I haven't seen hot dogging like that since 1978.
This trope works in dialogue much better with Coach Frank. As his passion for skating is there, his lingo is just a little outdated.
The kids call that sick. I call it yeah.
Coach Frank doesn't care that he's out of touch. He embraces his personality, and that earnestness is what makes him feel like a real person.
With Coach Frank's signature method, you're gonna learn how to push to get speed, turn and carve, and adjust your speed by power sliding. Man, I love power sliding. Pretty good, man, but I'm gonna make it harder, Coach Frank style. I've strategically placed obstacles on this here slalom run. You best ollie 'em, boy, or I want some push-ups. You only need a couple of pushes to get up to speed. Coach Frank uses one. Now, do like Coach Frank and try to skate through as many gates as you can before you reach the end of the course. Yeah. Boo, yeah, did y'all see that? That was good. Get on your board, buddy. This ain't walk school.
V is clearly just regurgitating the kind of language it hears from the skaters in the world.
Verified grindage. Get them on lock, and the city is your playground.
V continues this way well past the tutorial. The missions that follow include some other characters, but V remains your point of contact. Her dialogue doesn't really get better, and her personality doesn't move away from the quirky ChatGPT we get in the tutorial.
Sick! You make it look so easy. Have you done this before?
Now, I'm not going to pretend that this ruins the experience or anything. As I mentioned, the game is still a blast to play, and it turns out you can even mute V if you so choose. I just wish I didn't want to. Having a character like Coach Frank to add some flavor to the tutorial sections is a great choice, but V's humor, and the humor of Skate 4 in general, just doesn't land. It's a weird choice, and one that detracts from the already sparse vibe of the new installment.
Timing your ollies is the key to our next bag of tricks. grinds. Wait, a key to open a bag? Investigate word choice.
Next up, I'd like to briefly touch on the visuals. Now, I actually think the game looks pretty good. The character faces are a bit cartoonish, but in a game where you spend 98% of the time staring at your skater's back and the other 2% at its lifeless corpse, it's hardly noticeable. The world itself doesn't quite retain the grittiness and texture of the original games, with the world mostly having flat, smooth surfaces that lack much in the way of small details. The visual identity of Skate 4 isn't really distinguishable from other modern multiplayer games, but the world itself is well designed enough that it's easy to see where the details can be added later. Now, this is a free-to-play live service game. We've known this to be the case for a while, and with any free-to-play game, there are bound to be microtransactions. I don't inherently have a problem with this, but the price to cosmetic quality ratio in this game does not seem to even out. A premium skin bundle costs no less than $25. The Grim Reaper is cool and all, but $25 is a steep price to pay when he didn't even bother to put sneakers on. You can earn cosmetics from just playing the game as well, in many cases better cosmetics than I've seen in the store. Like this cool dog riding a skateboard sticker, or this snail. There's also a good amount of free emotes in the game. Oh, that's cool. We got the sit. That's nice. Oh, the wave, classic. So what does this have to do with the vibe? It's kind of hard to pin down, but when you compare the original marketing of Skate 4 to its current reality, it's tough to see how we got here. One of the first trailers for the game introduced M Corp, a company which basically owns Sandvansterdam. Tim Robinson is the spokesperson trying to assure the audience that M Corp is good for the city and that nothing shady is going on.
So we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at M Corp and the city of Sandvansterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. If people are saying that about M Corp, that we're abandoning this town, that makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what M Corp's doing to this town, all those lies.
But in a shocking turn of events, the trailer ends with the reveal that M Corp is abandoning Sandvansterdam. Now this is honestly kind of a shame. I would have taken a Tim Robinson voiced tutorial character, for example, over this thing any day of the week. My point is, having the marketing so blatantly critique greedy corporate practices to then turn around and bombard you with an AI chatbot that doesn't stop talking and a Grim Reaper costume I could get cheaper at Walmart is a weird transition. But I digress. These microtransactions can certainly be much worse, and pricing can easily change as the game continues to evolve in early access. Video game franchises change over time, both in tone and gameplay, but retaining the core identity of the franchise is just as important as iterating on it. Skate 4 nails the latter, retaining the fluid, reactive, and ridiculous gameplay of the original trilogy. But the tone and dialogue of the characters leaves much to be desired, and the anti-corporate messaging that the game had prior to release clashes with the overpriced, boring microtransactions currently present. I have full faith these things will change over time, and though this video definitely came off as more negative than I originally planned, it's all out of love for a franchise I'm so glad has returned after its 15-year break. Thanks for watching. This is my first time making a video like this, so any feedback would be really appreciated. Leave a comment below if you'd like to see more videos like this one, and be sure to check out the other great content we've released on SavePoint so far.